Hi guys, so we're back with another review, and this is the line from Quest Eliquids. They come in these nice lucky bottles. I haven't been able to find a UK distributor or anyone selling in the UK, but these were sent over from Wolfpack Wholesale over in the States there. I will put a link to somewhere I found in the States that sells them, but first things first, let's have a little look at the packaging. So we've got some nice packaging. It's very nice and refreshing to see some nice bright packaging that isn't sort of chintzy and childish. A lot of them are childish these days, but that's nice and simple. It's quite posh, isn't it? I think it's quite suave. Very nice. And then we've got all the info about it, about around the world and what have you. And so a little read of the little our story, I think. On our quest to evolve the vaping world, we called on the culinary palate of our in-house chef, looked to rich flavour combinations found throughout the world, and collaborated with a chemist to mix ingredients with no DA/AP detected, and use USP EP grade PGVG. Sorry about that. So there we go, and there's a bit of more information. You've got products about product warnings, what have you. Handcrafted in the USA, questvapor.com. So yeah, as usual, the links will be downstairs. I'll put a link down to their page, their website, and also to the website and their Facebook and the website that I found that's selling their products. These are priced at $24.99 over in the States. You get a 60ml bottle, and the bottles are rather funky. Sorry if I'm looking that way. I've got my my splash screen over there, trying something new, whether it works or not. So in the box you've got these very funky 60ml bottles. Very, very funky. You've got a little bit of info on the back, nice and simple. These are all 0mg, by the way. They're available in 0, 3, 6 and 12mg. And you've got your classic dropper on the top. I left one boxed up so you could see how it was done. And you got a nice straight dripper instead of the usual short arse ones, or the ones with the bendy bit on the end. The ones that got brewer's droop. Right, so let's start. We'll start with Moscow. There we go. The reason it's half full is I knocked the bottle over. I spilled half of it. But hey, so anyway, let's go. Let's start off with that one. Now at the front you've got peach, and it's not a chemical peach or anything like that, although the flavour is quite muted on this one. There's another fruit in the background. Slight hint of Ribena, blackcurrant. Slight hint of blackcurrant. Now I will say that the flavours that are there are lovely and spot on, but it is a bit muted. But that might be because the 85 VG maybe. The flavour's just not popping. Let me try panging it up a bit. Go to 25 watts. It's the usual setup. MVP3 60 watt, Vince's tip, and the Magma with the 0.5 ohm coil as usual. Yeah, it's just slightly muted. It's just slightly muted. But there we have it. Peach and blackcurrant. It's quite simple, that one. Nice and easy flavour to go with. See if we can get the camera a bit better. Camera's on the cock. There we go. That better? That's better. That's better. So yeah, that's that. Let me just burn that off. And I shall be back in a second after a rewick. See you in a sec. And we're back after a rewick. So the last one was Moscow. And then this one is New York City, or NYC as it is on the bottle. There we go, NYC. Very, very nice. I do like these bottles, very much so. Right, so we've got fresh wick. Let's have a blast. Ooh, apple. It's toffee apple. Slightly, I think there's a little bit of cinnamon or something going on in there. Very, very, very faint. Trying to work out what apple they've got in there. Red apple of some variety. red apple with your sort of like candy on the outside. You know, you sort of like, you know, like a toffee apple. Again, flavours that are there are really, really nice, but very muted. A little bit of apple at the front end, and you've got a little bit of sweetness from like a toffee, very, 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 very faint toffee, very light toffee, and a little tiny bit of spice of some kind in there, a little tiny bit of spice, maybe cinnamon or something like that. Favourite so far is the Moscow, but this is pretty nice. Yeah, toffee apple. But again, very, 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 very subtle on the flavour. Maybe in something like a stupid low ohm build for like cloud chucking, might be different. But in this, this is the first juice I've ever come across that's been muted in this tank. Oh, on this RDA even. But yeah, fresh red apple, bit of toffee, a little bit. There might even be a little bit of a back note of sort of like hundreds and thousands on there. I may be wrong. A little bit of, you know, like a sugar coating. Toffee apple dipped in hundreds and thousands, if you will. That's what I get. Candied apple. So, we'll go on to the next one, which is the final one, which is Milan. See you in a sec after a quick... So, we're back and we've got Milan. So, let's have a little bash on this one. Have a smell of it. It smells a bit funky. Orange. There's a little bit of cream in there as well, so it's orange and cream. There's a bit of a weird aftertaste though. Has it got ice cream soda in it? The orange is pretty nice. I don't know what it is. It's got like a bit of a weird chemical taste to it. Almost like you know, like the smell of rubber. Very, very fine sort of like, it's very strange. I don't like this one. We'll try again. We shall try again. The flavour's a little bit more prominent in these ones, in this one, than it are the other two. I don't like it. Orange, a little bit of cream, and a weird sort of like chemical aftertaste. The orange is nice in it. Slightly bitter orange. Slightly bitter orange, some sort of soda, as they would call it in the States. It's not a lemonade, it's more like, you know, proper, you know, soda water. It's not ice cream soda, but there is cream in there. But it's got a slightly weird sort of chemical aftertaste. I can't think what that taste is. It's not rubber. Ignore what I said about rubber. It's not rubber. I can't place it. Let me have a drink. Let me have a little drink and I'll clear my palate a bit. A little bit of Pepsi. Other drinks are available. I should have another drip on there just so you make sure it's not drying out too much. Well, so far my favourite has been the Moscow, the Blackcurrant one. That's better. Yeah, orange with a soda water and a dash of cream. I have to cheat on this one. What does it say on the? Does it say anything on the bottle? No, it doesn't say anything on the bottle. Let's check out. These are glass bottles, by the way. These triangular weird bottles. Let's find the website. Milan. Mouth-watering flavour. Well, it is mouth-watering. The orange does make your mouth water. Represents an authentic Italian cremosa. Fresh cream is met with juicy oranges to give a Milan a delicious traditional orange soda flavour like nothing you've ever tried. Well, it's definitely like nothing I've ever tried. I've never had an orange soda flavoured juice with cream in it. Definitely not the flavour for me. Again, the flavour's a little bit more in that, but it's still quite muted, I find. Maybe I'll do an update. I'll do a big crazy build or something, some Flaptons or something, and like vape it at like 2 million watts or something to see if the flavour comes out. But it is quite muted compared to the rest. Well, sorry, the rest are muted compared to this one. I do apologise. So that was the last one. The orange is very nice in it, but the rest of it's a bit meh for me. Sorry, but that's the way I feel. That's me. I'm trying to be honest about these things. That's what it tastes like to me. Yeah, really don't like that one. But yeah, that was the last one. That was Milan from Quest Eliquids. Again, pricing $24.99 from Atlanta Vapor. It's the only place that I seem to have it. But yeah, the first one, spot on. Moscow, lovely. Second one was nice. It was quite nice. It was vapeable. Not really my sort of thing. I do like my fruits, but like I said, the first one was the best one. The last one, really don't like that one. Not for me. I'm trying to sort of try it just to see if it's my taste buds are a bit funky, but no, it's still not very pleasant for me anyway. The orange is nice in it, it's just the rest lets it down. It's a weird concoction. But there we go. So there we are. All the links will be down below in the description-y bit. And please check out other reviewers that have reviewed this product to get a different idea on spec and shizzle. But hey ho, and I shall see you on the next one. Ta-da for now.